So, here we go again. Part 2, Take 2, Appalachian Trail Thru Hike 2021. Let's get going. I really just cannot believe I'm doing this again. Alrighty, so I just left Spinger Mountain, the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. I walked 0.1 miles and I'm going to the shelter right here on top of Spinger Mountain Shelter, spend the night here and then keep on going tomorrow. There should be a good amount of people here, so I'm gonna kind of see what the situation is, set up my tent and get some food. I'm very excited, still kind of in shock, but very excited. So I am up and off. Today was rather an early morning, kind of unintentionally. I didn't sleep that great last night, but feeling energized and ready to go, doing an 8.1 mile day today to Hawk Mountain Shelter. And it shouldn't be too hard. Terrain's not too bad. Feels good. I met a ridge runner and they're kind of in charge of making sure everything on the trail is okay. Check on shelters, check on people. Super nice. I met her last year, so that was kind of funny. And yeah, onwards. So what I just finished this morning was I did 0.9 miles from Spinger Mountain down to the Spinger Mountain Park, where I got dropped off yesterday. So I went up the hill last night, and then I came back down the hill this morning, and now I'm continuing on forward. Marching forth, as they say, on March 4th. Love a good pun. So last year I did this entire section in the rain because it basically rained every day. As if you saw my last vlogs, you could notice there was a lot of rain. But this year, it's very sunny and I feel like I'm going to pay for it later on, but these next few days are supposed to be sunny, not too cold, no rain. So I'm just going to enjoy it while it lasts. This section is kind of cool. It's like a tunnel with these different kind of trees up here. And generally it's a nice walk today. There's also some waterfalls later on, which I'm probably going to go see. I didn't look at them last year, and everyone told me, especially my mother, that I should go look at them, so I will do that. All good. So I will do that today. Took a little break here at Stover Creek Shelter, and I am now on my way again. I have 5.2 miles to my stopping place for this evening, and 2.5 to the waterfalls. Lunch at the waterfalls. They are very pretty. I do recommend. And now I am off to camp. It's only about 3 miles, so that's nice. However, those 3 miles are uphill. So, yeah. It is 7:15 and it is time to start the day. And we are off again. Today I have an 8.6 mile hike from Hawk Mountain Shelter to Neels Gap, where my mother will be there with some food and some drinks and hopefully a fire, and it'll be a nice night. Today's hike shouldn't be too bad. There's one really gnarly mountain called Sassafras Mountain, which I seriously dislike, but after that it should be smooth sailing. And we start the ascent of the ever lovely Sassafras Mountain. I did it. Sassafras is done and conquered. I'm gonna stop for lunch in a couple of miles here at Justice Creek campsite. There's a stream there, and it should be a nice place to sit, grab a bite, and then continue on to Neels Gap. I really like these trees. They're kind of squiggly and funny. It just feels very whimsical, like very Bridge to Terabithia kind of thing. And I'm really here for it. Super close to lunch, less than half a mile. Very excited. Hello, shelter. Goodbye, shelter. Just me and my mom left. Waiting at the fire, and then to sleep we go. Up and at 'em. Had some more trail magic breakfast, some mini muffins and mini donuts with my mom. And now I am off again. Gonna head to Lance Creek camping site, which is about 7 miles from here. In 3.6 is Woody Gap, where maybe there'll be some more trail magic, and where my mom is going to leave her car. Today is much colder than any other day has been. It's not sunny, which is partially why that is. We've been a little bit too spoiled, I think, these last few days with the nice weather. But the rain is gonna come sooner or later. Maybe today, maybe not. Either way, gotta keep moving, otherwise I will freeze. Thing just happened. I ran into somebody I met last year in this exact same stretch. Her name is Olive Branch, and she remembered me, and I remembered her. It was a great little reunion. It's so funny how these things happen. Same day, same place, same people, 1 year later. snack break, caught up with my mother, and now we are on to Lance Creek. Not too bad of a hike, about 1.5 miles uphill, and then downhill all the rest of the way right into camp. And we're off again. Last day before we resupply, we're going into Neels Gap today, up and over the infamous Blood Mountain, which is bad. I mean, it's 7 point some miles of uphill pretty much today, and then a couple miles of a rather unpleasant downhill. I have my knees taped. I have my Achilles taped on one side, and I have my toe taped on the other side because it's hitting the front of my boot, which is a problem that I don't know how to deal with, but I'll fix it eventually. Anywho, uphill all the way. It's very early, cold. My asthma's kicking in pretty good, so today should be interesting. We have another beautiful day on the Appalachian Trail, nice and sunny, not too cold, not too hot. Good hiking weather all around. So, remember how I said the weather was really nice? Well, I was wrong. I mean, really wrong. The wind picked up and it is so cold, but it's created the most uncomfortable situation because I'm hot from hiking and sweating, but I'm getting cold instantly because of the wind. So I've been rather miserable for the last several miles. And now I'm almost to the top of Blood Mountain. I really just keep telling myself, you know, Ella, when you get to the bottom, you can get yourself some pizza and something to drink and probably sit inside and it'll be great. So, you know, just one foot in front of the other, up the mountain. Just keep going. Even though I really question why I do this to myself. I mean, I'm redoing what I've already done. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Made it to Mountain Crossings, grabbed a couple snacks, and now it is on to Helen for a chill resupply and hopefully a jacuzzi at the hotel. Headed to Helen, gonna get some food. Alrighty, so we made it to town. We got ourselves some pizza and now we are at the hotel, unpacking all of our stuff, airing stuff out, and then we're also gonna go to the store. It's like a gas station, and get a little bit extra stuff for our resupply, and then get in the hot tub that's here, which is vital. Take a shower, wash clothes, all that good stuff. Resupply acquired. Only needed a couple things because I have most of my resupply sitting back at the hotel room that I prepped way before this. We are at Betty's store, which is recommended in the AWOL guide. It is a little more expensive than our previous Dollar General, however, it is very neat and definitely worth a visit. You can get some really cool stuff like dried pears and pork skin, stuff you really can't get at Dollar General, but you can get it here. Betty's Country Store has it all in stock. Luxurious hiking the Appalachian Trail. Successful resupply, now off to bed, and then back on the trail tomorrow.